Hey, what's up, YouTube? I know I have not brought you a battle in a long time, about a month or so, but that's because college really started to crack down and, you know, plus spring break and all that, and I really didn't have time to upload a battle. But I had an old battle against Kev or AreYouBrownXP on my computer, and I decided to upload this today. So let's get this match underway. This is the OU match, and this was one of the first ones I've had in a long, long time, like months. I just found OU kind of boring after a while. Plus, NU is just the most fun tier. But anyway, both going to set up our rocks on the same turn. He's going to do Earthquake, and I knew it would do a lot, but I didn't know it would do that much. I guess I underestimated Mamoswine just because I hadn't faced it too much, but I do miss my Fire Blast, which is also very unfortunate. Uh, but anyway, just gonna send in my Scizor. He's gonna send in his Rotom. I'm gonna U-turn predicting his switch out. I mean, after all, his Mamoswine is untouched. Why would he want my Scizor to take him down? So I'm gonna U-turn out, go into my Gastrodon, figuring I can wall him pretty well. But it turns out he's a very strange Rotom set. He's a dual screener, I believe. So I'm going to send him my Latios thinking, well, if he wants to trick, I can get his Scarf, but then he goes for the screen. So on this turn, I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor, knowing at this range it should be able to take him out. I wasn't too sure, but hell, I'm going to go for it anyway. I do go for it, and it does hardly anything to this Lantern that switches in, which just shows how beefy a Lantern is. Lanterns can take hits for days off the special end. So anyway, I'm forced to switch. My special attack is in the shitter, so I had to switch. I switched to my Landorus, thinking that he might want to overpredict and go for an electric type move instead of the Ice Beam. And he does go for the Volt Switch, which is perfect for me. So I'm going to go for the substitute. He predicts that well and goes for the Scald. Or even if he didn't predict it, I guess it's still a good move. Well, not really, because if I just Earthquaked, I would have killed him no problem. But anyway, he predicts it, and this next coming turn, I'm going to predict him to predict me to switch out, so I go for another substitute, which works out perfectly for me. And this next coming turn, I'm just going to take out the Rotom with the Stone Edge. So at this point in time, I was looking really, really nice with my Landorus, but I'm going to make a very stupid play when this Mamoswine comes in and go for the Earthquake instead of the Stone Edge. I do believe that was a misclick on my part during the match. I really can't remember. I had this at the beginning of February, and now, as you can see, it's March now. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake. Not quite enough to take him out. Like I said, I really should have went for that Stone Edge, but, whatever. It plays out how it plays out. And then he makes a great prediction and goes for the Earthquake here. I don't know what I was thinking. I know he's a really great player. I should have seen that coming. But just going to take two Earthquakes to take me down. I was so close to switching back to my Landorus, but, just didn't play out like that. He's going to switch out again. I'm just going to go for the U-turn, and in comes the Lantern, and after Rock's damage, I am going to be able to take him out with this Choice Banded U-turn. So that's great for me. And I do believe I'm going to switch into my Gastrodon here, just because... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I go to my Latios, just because it's my fastest thing on my team, I guess. And he goes into his Mamoswine. Honestly, I didn't know what I was thinking here. I just let my Latios die. I don't know why I didn't switch out to my Gastrodon. But that's a very bad move on my part. This game was filled with a bunch of really good moves and a lot of really bad moves, so... But, hey, cut me some slack. It was my first OU match in, like, 7 months. So, gonna just go for the U-turn on this coming turn. Switch out, go to my Gastrodon, because I'm pretty much at full HP. And, well, after leftovers, I am at full HP. And in comes a Starmie. As he goes for this Rapid Spin, I go for the Recover, thinking that he might want to go for a Grass Knot, and I wanted to see what he would do. But on hindsight, that was just a really dumb move on my part again. And he's going to go for the Grass Knot here, while I go for an Earth Power. And after the rocks and Life Orb damage and all that, it does a pretty good chunk. Plus, I get the Special Defense drop, so my next one's going to be doing, it's obviously going to take him out. But he overpredicts here and goes for the Hidden Power. I'm going to guess it's Fire, but I'm going to be able to take him out now with an Earth Power, so that's great. I don't know what else he has left, honestly. Oh, in comes the Scizor. Bugback's going to take me out. If I hadn't gone for that recover then, I probably would have been able to have enough HP later on to take that bug bite, but you know, shit didn't work out that way. So I'm gonna go for the earthquake now on the Scizor. It does a lot of damage because Landorus is just attacking monster. But it's not enough. He's going to bullet punch me the second time, take me out. And at this point in time, he's really just cleaning up shop. Because now I'm going to bring my own Scizor, Big Bertha. Going to go for a superpower while he goes for a bullet punch. Does a decent amount. I mean, considering I resist and I have good defenses. But it's not. I'm going to be able to take him out, but it doesn't really matter because he does have the Dragon Knight. And that's going to be able to take me out with the fire punch. So that was a very, very fun match. It was my, like I said over and over in the video, it's my first OU in a while, and it was really, really fun. Comment, like, subscribe, guys, and I will try to bring you more battles in this upcoming week. Until next time, peace. See you later.